Hey everybody, Mac and Damer here for OCR Kings, and it is that time again. It's a big race coming up this weekend, and Spartan has released the map. This is for the New England Sprint and Super, a place that we have visited before. Damer's actually going there this weekend, isn't that
Yes,
right? Yeah.
I will. I will definitely be there. So if anyone is gonna come and check it out, I will be there on Saturday for the Super. So if you're there, I hope to see you and say hi. A little shout out.
Awesome. You know, yeah, you're going to this whole new race in 2022 in a spot that you've been to several times now. And well, we have the map up from 2021 to see
That's
what
right.
differences there might be, if any. So this season has not featured a lot of changes, not only to the obstacles, but to the courses
Yeah.
themselves.
Even the obstacle order has been pretty familiar at several venues that we've looked at previously. So I actually haven't seen the 2022. We're looking at
Okay.
the 2021 now. So
Um,
this is starting to come back into memory doing
right.
this.
So, regardless of whether the map is different or the same, I guarantee you, you are going to hear lots of screeching tires and you're going to be smelling burning rubber, whether
That's
they
right.
change the course or not.
Yeah.
So, again, this is 2021's. Okay. I did get a peek of 2022's, and there are some differences. Okay. Some big,
Right.
some not so big, or none big, and some very small. This
Right.
map, okay, this map starts and you basically go south.
Yep. Right when you started from like the flat parking area, you just went up that little starting hill.
Right?
And
Which
then
is
you
right here.
kind yeah, and then you kind of went over some low walls, and it was kind of flat running, and it even kind of went downhill a little bit.
It did, yeah,
Yeah.
down into here. And then you went into the woods, and there was
Yep.
like some water and some muck in here, which was nice because then in all of this stuff, you're like right out
Yeah.
in the sun,
Bone dry.
bone dry. So we've been experiencing drought here in the Northeast. I'm sure that's the same for many people throughout the country. I don't know what the water situation is going to be like with the little rivers and streams that seem to like be in the woods over here somewhere.
There
I
was
bet you those are nothing
there
at
was
this point.
definitely on the beginner, like the begin side had like a water crossing somewhere down in that area. There
Right,
definitely was one. And at one point we ran over a little wooden bridge as well.
right. I thought that was like more like over
Yeah,
here.
right over there, like right along
Yeah,
that road. So yeah, I bet that is pretty
I bet
not
you
flowing.
that's dry. So, speaking about the course layout, okay, so you see what's going on here. All right, memorize this picture, okay, because here's 2022. Okay, you go out into the field over here, you're in the sun over here.
All right. So it's like the shape is almost identical, but you are going in the opposite direction.
Now you're starting north. So, okay,
Yeah.
you're confined to the same space. What do you expect? So they flipped the course a little bit. Okay.
That's right.
But
Right.
now over here in obstacle number one, neat, sort of bringing back a throwback to,
Over, under.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
instead of over, under, through, it's over, under, over, under.
All right.
Okay.
I like that.
I think that's a smart move too, because I saw that in though it was terribly underwhelming, the Olympic trials or whatever the heck it was, they had an over, under, through, which brought me back to the final days of 2015, 16, and 17.
So just looking at the obstacle order on this one, this is pretty interesting. It's like you pretty much kind of do the generics that just about every Spartan race kicks you off with. But you get into Stairway to Sparta, Twister, Olympus, Bender, the box are all heavy hitters
It,
on the
it,
super
right.
for the beast, and they are right there in the top in the first 10. That's surprising.
So it looks like they've spaced it out pretty well. Okay, so you get the heavy hitters, 4 through 8 but there's some running in between. So
So
they gotta give your arms a break,
it's
which is
almost
cool.
like the sprint lap from 2020 from 21 is almost identical to 22, because right after obstacle 2, it looks like it cuts them for Sunday. They're going to cut you off and send you back. Obviously, you're going to miss out on
Right. The
some of
fun
those
stuff.
the fun ones,
Yeah.
the bigger obstacles.
It's kind of interesting too with those heavy hitters. All right, we see that they're marked in yellow. So if you miss, you fall off or you can't complete, you have to do a penalty loop this year,
Yeah.
looks like, instead of burpees.
Instead of
And there are quite a few: Twister, Olympus, the box, monkey bars, and the rope climb. So your penalty is basically a little bit more mileage.
Didn't the
That's
rope
cool.
climb have it last year?
Last year, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
But I don't remember so many of the other ones having it, but
Yeah, right.
I don't know. So that's interesting. The let's zoom out here a little bit. So it's, it's a little bit different, but it's not vastly different. You're kind of making a loop up here,
Yep.
here.
I mean, overall, the terrain is very flat. It's raceway, it's parking lots for their giant events that they hold up there at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. So it's a lot of flat, packed earth parking lot style running.
Yep.
So not quite what you may think of New Hampshire if you've never done it before. But I don't know, the event's kind of cool. I mean, with the, like you said, the screeching tires and cars going around the track there.
You're going to get that here, and then they loop you back toward the track, like after the woods.
I think right where obstacle number 1 is where they had like that car, the Tokyo Drift burnout, crazy rubber smell. I think that was right at number 1. So you're going to pretty much hear it right from the get.
It's definitely there, because you approached last year this way, right?
25 is the box, yes.
And then you duck into the woods. You duck into the woods.
You can almost hear it from just about everywhere.
Yeah, you'd hear it from like over here. You see what I'm saying? Like almost off the map.
That's right.
So you guys are going to get it right around there. Exactly right. Around obstacle number 1.
So for 2022, if you're on Saturday Super, you get up to Pipe Layer is on the super course, and then you bump back in with the sprints. So the Sunday sprint. So then it's like vertical cargo. It's like Helix, Herc Hoist. Looks like Spear Throw has a new sponsor.
I'm not sure what that means.
I'm not even sure how to say it.
Right, Sezzle.
Yeah. Dunk wall, that could be interesting. Is there even enough water anywhere?
No, you might just have to like go under like another wall.
Throw some water. Where is that exactly on the map? 19.
Dunk wall is 19. Let's move the map here.
That's 14. Isn't that about where that actual water crossing was?
That's exactly where it was.
So I think they're going to kind of
try to put you in the woods where the water. That's smart. Economy of motion. You know what I mean? The water's there. Put the people there to get wet. Got it. All right, that makes sense. Rather than digging a hole and carting the water in trucks and all that. That's pretty good. I think this is a good layout. I got to say, you changed it up as much as is feasible, is plausible, is reasonable. One of those is correct.
Yep.
All right. So you didn't go bananas and like send people like through the racetrack where like the cars are going and make a dash for it, run for your life. But all right, they went in the opposite direction. They changed up the obstacle order, added more penalty loops, and I like the idea, at least. I don't know what the execution is going to be, but the over under, if that's what that is, and I think it is.
Yeah. And we've definitely talked about that, bringing in some new obstacles, or
bringing back some old ones.
How to tweak old ones, bring in old ones, tweak existing ones. Like try to, if you've already built it, they will come change it a little. So pretty cool. I mean, the weather in the Northeast has been really hot for the last couple of days.
Right.
But the humidity broke, so this should be a really nice race weekend. Looking forward to it. So bummer you can't make it. You got stuff going on, but
next time, my friend.
Yes.
Next time.
Definitely.
And next time for everybody else, hope to see more and more folks out there on the course. But
Yes.
until that time, remember, as always, train hard.
All right. Have fun. Cheers.